Hello everybody. Okay, so we're going to run through how to do a flip grid. Remember, you can do this either with a computer that has a webcam, or if you have a tablet or a smartphone, either Apple or Android, you can download the app and you can do your flip grids from there. Personally, it's a little easier to do it from a smart device, but that's not something you have in your possession, then, work with what you got. So, okay, so like I said in class, remember that you'll need to go to the news section. You're going to start seeing multiple things there. Obviously, you're going to see the video for the week that just kind of highlights what's going on for the week. Then for this video, you obviously found it, how to create and respond to FlipGrid video. Then you see the URL for the FlipGrid on how to get to FlipGrid. And then you see the all-important code and then the password. Okay, so while you're here, I just highly recommend copying that because you're going to need it. Then the other thing I recommend, if I didn't tell you this in class, is that you have two tabs open. That way you have the D2L tab open and you have the FlipGrid tab open. So that way you can just copy this, flip over to your FlipGrid, enter your grid code, do a copy, paste, visit grid. Da, da, da. Okay, so magically nobody's done anything yet. Okay, so what you're going to do now is click on where it says reference materials for unique learners, which is the topic for this week. Okay, then you're going to summarize. Remember, you're just summarizing what you said in your D2L post. You will only have about 2 minutes. For some of you, that's maybe too long. For some, that's too short, but 2 minutes is the max. If you go under 2 minutes, that's fine. Just remember to talk slow and to enunciate your words, because if you talk too fast, then I and everybody else cannot understand what in the world you just said. So go into teacher mode. Just make sure you're, calm, cool, relaxed. It may take a couple of tries to get it right, but that's what that whole delete and trash can button is about, so which we'll talk about here in a minute. Okay, so you've got your handy dandy green button with the white T or plus sign, depending on how you want to look at it. You're going to click on that. It's going to say we're loading. And because I'm doing this off my computer, it's wanting to know that it has access to all of these. So if you're doing this on a computer and this little thing pops up, just click on where it says allow, and then you will have these options will pop up, and then you can actually tell that to go away. All right, so now we're going to, for those who don't know, this is a video camera. And actually, I'm giving you 1 minute and 30 seconds for this one. So you've got 90 seconds to try to summarize everything that you talked about in your discussion post. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click go. And I don't know, because I'm shooting this video, if it's going to actually let me. Okay, so right now, because I'm shooting this video, it's only catching audio because the camera can only do one thing at a time. So as you can see, it's kind of going around. When it goes all the way around, that means your time is up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'm going to say that for this, if I didn't like it, if I go, oh man, like the phone rang, like it has several times this morning, or if somebody comes by, or whatever might happen. If something happens and you go, wow, you just want to delete it right now because you know that that's just not going to work, that's fine. You just go over here to our handy dandy trash can, hit delete, and you will start over. If you are like, oh, okay, let's just see how this works, so we're going to click next. I'm shooting this video, if it's going to actually let me. Okay, so right now, because I'm shooting this video, it's only catching audio because the camera can only do one thing at a time. So as you can, okay, so if you review the video and you like it and you're like, okay, I talked nice and slow, they'll understand me, I don't have anything funny on my face, my hair is okay, then we're going to leave it and you're going to move on to the next step. Click next. Now, this we talked about this in class the other night. You can snap a selfie if you so desire, but if you click on the capture button, you're going to get colors and all these pretty things. Snap a selfie of you if you want, or you can pick colors, and you can kind of just draw picture of whatever you want. So, okay, yeah. Okay. Yep, you can tell I probably belong back in first grade. My coloring is not the best, especially when it comes to this. But anyway, you're welcome to just draw like a symbol or put your initials there, whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, that works for me. We're going to click next. It says uploading your video. Do not close this window or your video will not make it. Okay, so now this is where you need to put in your name. Okay, so the next 3 sections you can skip. All I need is your name. You don't need to give me your email or your title, or there's no link option for this one. So then you're going to go submit my video. Okay, it says yay, success, complete. You are done. And there I am. Okay, so now just to kind of show you how this looks, when we get, I'm going to go back to my D2L page and then back there. Okay, hold on. All right, so you're going to see, if you're the first one to get yours uploaded, you're obviously not going to see a lot, but throughout the week, specifically probably, I'm guessing on Saturday and maybe Sunday, you're going to see a whole string of these little videos along here. So let's just say I decide I want to shooting this video, if it's going to actually let me. Okay, so right now, because I'm shooting this, okay, see where it says add your reply? You're going to click on it. Oops, if you're doing your video again, you're going to have to shoot there. All right. 2, 1, go. Okay, so what this is doing is we're going to close that out. All right, so this is just your response. Remember I said this can be short and sweet, but it still needs to be on topic, kind of like your response in the discussion board. You still need to show me that you've listened to it and that you understand what the person said, and then you just need, kind of like in a conversation, you just need to respond to what they said, except this time you're going to be doing it more in a conversational mode than in an actual like discussion post mode. Okay, so you have the options in this one, just like you did when you created your original one. If you're happy with it, you're going to click next. If you're not happy with it, you're going to hit trash can. So, okay, we're just going to say we're happy with this one. Go. It's going to give you the chance to review it. If it's still good and you're happy with that, great. Click next. We're back to snap a selfie. So this time I am just personally going to do my initials. Oops. Okay. Then you're going to go next. It says, okay, now, once again, just your name. Don't need anything else. And submit. I'm shooting this video, if it's going to actually let me. Okay, so right now, because I'm shooting this video, it's only catching audio because it's, okay. So, from my side, I will be able to see if you go in and do. I'm shooting this video, if it's going to actually let me. Okay, so if I can actually go in and see how many people responded to my post. So I should be able to see, you know, it's going to take a little longer to get all this stuff checked off. But remember, this is a part of your discussion post grade. Half of it is in the discussion post itself that you do in D2L. This is the other half. There's 5 points assigned to what you do in D2L in the discussion post. There's 5 points attached to this one. This one's obviously a little more informal. But it's still, like I said, you still need to talk slowly and clearly so we understand. I can't remember if I said this in both classes or not, but just in case, I'll repeat it. Please make sure when you are shooting these videos that whether you're creating your response or you're responding to somebody else's, that your device that you're using to do the recording is in a stationary mode, as in if you're doing this on your phone, please do not like just take your phone and then you're wiggling around and maybe you're not even aware of it. But for some of us, that will give us motion sickness. Yes, I am speaking of me personally. So please, please, if nothing else, take sympathy on me and please just park your device somewhere where it can't be moving around while you're shooting your video. I would deeply appreciate it. So I guess that's all. So if you run into any major jams as you're shooting your video, please let me know, and I will answer your emails. Okay, so don't forget I'm at OTA tomorrow and Wednesday, so if you have questions, you can send them to me. I just may not be responding as quickly as I usually do. Okay, have a good day.